Raindrops tapped gently against the window as Emily sat curled up in the corner of her room. A diary lay open in her hands, but she couldn't write a single word. Tears streamed down her face, blotting the pages, erasing the sentences she wanted to express. The girl who was once the brightest star of her university now feared even her own shadow. Something had happened, something so cruel that it shattered her confidence, broke her smile, and dimmed her dreams. Days turned into weeks. Emily locked herself in her room, refusing food, skipping classes, and avoiding friends. Her mother knocked on the door in tears. Her friends begged her to talk, but Emily's silence was heavier than words. One late night, while the world slept, Emily looked into the mirror. Her reflection showed tired eyes, dark circles, and a face weighed down by grief. But deep inside, a small flame still burned. She whispered to herself, "I cannot live as a prisoner forever. This was not my fault." The next morning, she held her mother's hand and walked into the police station. It wasn't easy. People stared, some whispered, and others judged. But Emily's steps were steady. Her voice trembled as she spoke, yet every word carried the weight of truth. The battle for justice began. In court, she faced harsh questions, endless delays, and even attempts to silence her. The opposing lawyer tried to discredit her. The media twisted stories, and some people turned away from her. But Emily was not alone. Her mother, a few loyal friends, and an honest lawyer stood by her side. Each day she told herself, "If I remain silent, this injustice will happen to others too." Months passed, and finally, the verdict came. In the crowded courtroom, when the judge announced the sentence against the guilty man, Emily's tears flowed freely. It was not just her victory, it was a victory for every girl forced into silence. Years later, Emily became a successful lawyer herself. She dedicated her life to helping women who sought justice. On the wall of her office, one line was written in bold letters: "Silence is the greatest weapon of injustice, and we must break it."